After 2 decades of non-stop growth and numerous national awards as the best city to live in America, you are now considering a move to Frisco, Texas. Well, besides the incredibly high prices, what took you so long? Today we're going to cover the top 5 reasons to move to Frisco, Texas. And if you stay until the end, we're going to cover the most important topic, how to win an offer in this ultra-competitive market. My name is Mike Harrison, licensed realtor right here in Texas. Let's dive right into this incredible city in North Texas. Our first reason on this list is the Frisco Lifestyle. Just to get us started on Frisco's lifestyle and sense of community, let's go ahead and cover some of the most notable awards that the city of Frisco has won over the years. It's been ranked the #1 best place to buy a house in America, the #1 best place to live in America, a top 25 best place in the U.S. for first-time homebuyers, the #1 best place to live in Texas, the #2 best place to raise a family in Texas, top 10 safest cities in America, and #1 in employment growth among U.S. mid-sized cities in 2019 and 2020. For those interested in a healthy lifestyle, we also have the Frisco Athletic Center. This is an award-winning family-focused fitness center located on the southeast corner of Preston Road and Wade Boulevard. This offers more than 100,000 square feet of indoor wellness and more than 350,000 gallons of water, so there's plenty of ways to exercise in this facility, whether you're doing resistance training, cardio, or swimming a few laps around the pool. We also have the Frisco Fieldhouse. This is located on Sports Village Road. This is primarily for us basketball, football, volleyball, or soccer fans out there. This is a 144,000 square foot sports facility with 12 full-size hardwood basketball and volleyball courts, an indoor soccer and football turf, and approximately 13,000 square feet of retail space with a food court, on-site trainer, and corporate conference rooms. I've coached some basketball games over here and my kids have played in this facility many times. There's always a lot of competition going on over here. And just as us locals thought that Frisco had already expanded enough, the city has decided to take its community to the next level. You may have already heard about it, and I know I've spoken about it in previous videos. The Fields of Frisco is a $10 billion project and is advertised as being a 15-minute city bringing a connected lifestyle that includes quality housing, unique retail experiences, and ready access to the outdoors. It's a master plan community that's going to be over 2,500 acres. This area is both in Collin and Denton counties, and it's going to be bordered by Highway 380, Panther Creek Parkway, and Preston Road. Quoting the Fields of Frisco website, Fields is more than a state-of-the-art development. It's a 15-minute city where commercial ventures and intellectual pursuits are interconnected with nature and culture, where your car might never leave your garage, and where residents and employees can walk or bike to whatever the heart leads them. Parks, cafes, shopping, gym, spa, work, or wherever their mending heart leads. This mode of community building is actually a time-tested idea, rediscovering wisdom. With its bold new focus on community, connections, and work, Fields redefines what it means to experience a life well lived. Fields West, a bigger version of Legacy West in Plano, is expecting to be a 180-acre urban village that includes 425,000 square feet of retail, restaurant, and entertainment space, 4.2 million square feet of office space, 2,000 urban living residences, and 375 hotel rooms planned by the Ritz-Carlton and Marriott. The Dallas Business Journal quoted the developer that the Fields West project in Frisco is going to be a lot like the Legacy West project in Plano, only bigger. The first of thousands of homes in Frisco Fields development are now under construction. Let me know in the comments below if you'd like to know more about the Fields of Frisco project or just some updates about it along the way in future videos. Also regarding the lifestyle here, as you can imagine with the hype of this area, you can anticipate seeing folks from all walks of life while in Frisco. Whether you're out and about shopping and dining, going to the gym, it's a very diverse community. You're also going to experience Southern hospitality. Most folks use their manners saying please, thank you, and there are a lot of community events on weekends in the neighborhoods with HOAs. Many of the communities here are safe, have neighborhood pools, parks, and there are sports facilities all over Frisco. Now that we've covered a little bit about the Frisco lifestyle, let's move on to reason #2 you should consider moving to Frisco, and that's going to be Frisco's great sports scene. You've probably already heard about it. Man, the PGA of America headquarters is a brand new building right here in Frisco, Texas. This is on 30 acres of land that was once housing cattle and now turning into an ultimate golf oasis. It's a $33.5 million headquarters project and is quoted to be the first of its kind golf laboratory and a destination for the future of golf, with indoor training facilities, driving range simulators, state-of-the-art education facilities, a video studio, and more. This is one component of a larger $550 million, 600-acre mixed-use development that includes 2 18-hole championship golf courses, a clubhouse, a 30-acre practice facility, a performance center, and a 510-room Omni PGA Frisco resort that just opened in May. To complement the PGA of America headquarters building, Frisco also has several professional sports teams. You have the Texas Legends, which is an NBA D-League feeder to the Mavericks. You have FC Dallas, the Frisco Rough Riders, and the Frisco Fighters. You are also just within 1 hour of Cowboy Stadium for the Dallas Cowboys games and huge concerts, Globe Life Field for the Texas Rangers, and the American Airlines Center for the Dallas Mavericks and Dallas Stars games. By the way, before we move on to the next part here, if you're getting value, please take a moment to like and subscribe. Let's go ahead and knock out this YouTube algorithm like Mike Tyson in '95. Thank you again for your support. Back to the content. Moving on to the third reason to move to Frisco, let's go ahead and cover the shopping and dining of the area. As far as the options to choose from, I'd say that Frisco is at the top of all of DFW when it comes to this. That could be a good thing or a bad thing because you can spend a lot more than you anticipated in a quick half hour here. Most people would point towards the Stonebriar Mall, where you're bound to either have a great shopping experience or get overstimulated. Stonebriar has over 1.7 million square feet of retail space, 5 floors, and approximately 200 retail stores to choose from. Right in this area off 121 and 289 are plenty of other shopping options. For dining, there's a little bit of everything to choose from. And if you're in town, be sure to check out Hutchins Barbecue. It's definitely worth the hype, and you've got to check out their chopped brown brisket there. An area that is only a couple of years old, but certainly has lots of attention is the Star District. This hosts casual restaurants and world-class cuisine. This family-friendly area is where the Cowboys headquarters are and where they practice. They have Mi Cocina, Sushi Marquee, Pete's Piano Bar, Concrete Cowboy, and around 20 other restaurants with more incoming. Universal Studios also recently announced that they are bringing a major theme park to this area. Moving on to the fourth reason to consider Frisco, let's go ahead and cover the schools in the area. According to PublicSchoolReview.com, Frisco ISD is ranked top 5% overall in Texas in math proficiency, reading and language arts proficiency, and graduation rates, and then top 1% in diversity and student body. Niche.com has ranked Frisco ISD as the #7 best school district in Texas, and the largest school district in North Texas to receive an A rating by the Texas Education Agency. These ratings are based on student performance and state standardized tests, graduation rates, and college, career, and military readiness outcomes. FriscoISD.org shows as of January 2023, there are 12 high schools supporting 22,000 students, 17 middle schools supporting 16,000 students, 3 elementary schools supporting 29,000 students, with a total of more than 67,000 students. There are 8,800 district employees, 4,700 teachers with an average teacher experience of 10 years. Their students had an average ACT score of 25.4 and an average SAT score of 1150. Frisco also has smaller classroom sizes with a 14:1 student to teacher ratio. This is all so crazy to me because, man, I remember playing Frisco in football and basketball growing up. They only had 1 to 2 high schools back then. For more information on Frisco, check out FriscoISD.org. Moving on to our fifth reason to consider Frisco as your next place to live, let's go ahead and cover the local economy. FriscoTexas.gov shared that Frisco is home to approximately 227,000 people. That's more than a 3,000% population increase over 30 years. Also, the job growth in Frisco is off the charts. Frisco is projected to have more office and downtown space than Dallas, as we've had many tech professionals relocate here. Wallet Hub recently ranked Frisco as the #1 in employment growth among U.S. mid-sized cities in 2019 and 2020. Zippia.com also ranked Frisco as the #1 most successful city in America in 2016. Also, FriscoTexas.gov shared that Frisco has a 130,000 median household income, a median home value of $564,000, a 5% unemployment rate, a poverty rate of just 2.5%. There are 58,139 single-family homes, 24,173 multifamily units. 65% of these are owner-occupied and 35% are renter-occupied. 42% of the population still works from home. And of the residents that do commute to work, there's an average commute of 26 minutes. There's a strong entrepreneurship network here, and there has been a consistent 11% appreciation on home values in Collin County, despite the rapid rise in interest rates. Now that we've covered 5 reasons to move to Frisco, let's talk about the most important piece: how to win an offer in this ultra-competitive market. First, we need to ensure you are prepared on a couple of things. Number 1, you must ensure you have a conventional pre-approval. A conventional loan is going to put you in the best position to win because it signals less red tape than an FHA offer. A second thing you need to be financially prepared for is to still pay your down payment, some or all of your closing costs, and maybe even a bit above asking price. Yes, even still in this Frisco housing market, paying above asking price or all of your closing costs is not anywhere near as common in the surrounding suburbs as it is in Frisco. Also, if you're still not willing to pay above asking price, the interest rates are too high, I'm not willing to do that, there are some other terms of the contract that you can squeeze to be a bit more aggressive. I do this often with my clients, but still protect them from harm's way, as it just requires me to work faster. So the typical earnest money is 1%, and the standard option period is 7 days, at least here in Texas. Oftentimes, I'll get clearance to make sure that my other partners are working fast, where I say, hey, buyer, let's not pay above asking price. Let's maybe go a little bit below asking price. Well, let's go ahead and show them more assurance with maybe 1.5% to 2% earnest money. That's fully refundable if certain terms aren't met by the seller. But yeah, we'll go 1.5% to 2% earnest money. And I've got an inspector or two that are very quick to turn around inspections. So we'll go 3-day option periods. That's helped me tremendously in the market where there are multiple offer scenarios and we're not having to pay above asking price. Hell, there have been several times I've offered to lower my commission so that the seller nets more, and it puts my buyer in a better position to win in that multiple offer scenario. These are just a couple of ways you can show seriousness and aggression on an offer without going above asking price. A third thing you're going to have to be prepared for financially is for your home to not appreciate over the next few years or next couple of decades like it has in the past couple of decades. Frisco's home values have skyrocketed since the mid-2000s, still appreciating for around 10% every year due to the great school district, the lifestyle, and the high demand here. But we shouldn't expect that type of consistent appreciation year in and year out over the next 2 decades. Not in Frisco, at least. It's my opinion that the cheese is going to move to another part of Dallas in the next maybe 10 or 15 years. So guys, this is going to close us out on the top 5 reasons to move to Frisco. If you made it to the end, thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. Please go ahead and hit subscribe and support the channel. It really helps us grow. Also, if you currently live in Frisco, comment down below your main reasons for living in Frisco. If you want to know more about a growing North Texas suburb that may appreciate faster than Frisco, check out this video by clicking here.